roses and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be sharing with you a painting using 3 of the IKEA brushes and my St Petersberg 36 watercolor set, which I was successfully able to move them into another tin to fit them all. And these are all the colors. I just really felt like it was time to just bring all the colors back together, you know? Alrighty, so before we get into painting, I wanted to first show you guys the brushes. So this one is the smallest brush out of the 3. It's really great for detail work due to its sharp point, which actually all of them have, but this one I just felt like I had better control with compared to the other ones. I would really recommend this, like if you're traveling or anything, because it's really great for on the go. It's not very big. It's like 5.5 inches, I think, and it's just, you can really get a lot from this, as you can see from the swatches you're seeing right now. Alright, and this one is the middle-sized brush. I actually really enjoyed this brush as well. It's just what it is, a good middle brush between the largest and the smallest of the two. Same thing goes, the line variations are really great with this one as well. As you can see, it is a little bit harder to do finer lines. I think it's just because I put, there's too much water in it. That's the thing about these brushes though. They're able to hold a lot of water. That's the only thing you'd have to probably be careful about, is just make sure your water to paint ratio is alright, you know? And honestly, with these brushes, I just love how the paint strokes look on paper. It's just so satisfying. Also to mention, I'm really not good at this whole swirly thing. It's pretty much just gonna go downhill from here. And I'm so sorry about that. And alright, so now we're on to the largest brush, which is just really great for putting down the foundation of color, and also it's just really good for its texture as well. I like using this a lot when I'm painting bears, when I'm doing the bigger washes, and texturing for them. And as you can see again, I think I'm just getting lazy at this point to do the little line things, because I know I could have done better variations, and I'm very sorry about that. But with this one as well, you could get a lot of different variation of line work with it. Also, not gonna lie, doing this whole paint swatching thing was kind of actually really relaxing. Just to let you know. And oh gosh, this is where it starts to get really cringy. That part, I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did, but yeah. Anyways, so these are all the swatches. I just really wanted to show you guys what you could do with these brushes. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the potential that are in these brushes. Alright, so before we actually get into the painting, I wanted to show you guys first from my sketchbook, just to show you what all came into this. So basically, I started out with these horrid watercolor sketches. If I did line work, I think it wouldn't look that bad. Okay, that one looks bad. On the left is with acrylic. I don't know. But then, as you can see, I do get better. There's hope for me. Sorry, these are my paint swatches. Oh, okay, and so this is when I'm actually starting to get something together, getting inspired. I really want to do something with shrubbery and mushrooms for some reason, very foresty, so that's the vibe I was going for. Alright guys, so I'm not really going to be talking that much. It's mainly just going to be this for now on, for most of the video. I'll probably pipe in every now and then when I want to say something. But yeah, so if you guys want to paint with me, draw with me, whatever have you, just relax, watch the video maybe with a cup of coffee or tea, water, whatever you want to do, eat, have a snack, you do you. But yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, to somewhat explain what I'm doing right now, I don't even know. I know there's a technique for it. I know what it, like, there's a name for it, but I just can't get it in out of my head right now. But anyways, I'm laying down a foundation color of yellow, just so then when I put the green down, like, it pops more, like, if that makes any sense, because I've seen a couple artists do this, but yeah, like, it's just because, like, when I was trying to do it with the regular green, I don't even know what color green I was doing. It just wasn't popping as much as I would want it to, like, making it more vibrant, and yeah, and giving it that depth, you know what I mean? Alright, so just to touch up on this, I don't think I've really touched up on like White Nights, like using the watercolors, because I've had this set for 2 years. So it's a 36 color palette, and it was $54.99. It was a gift to me by my brother. I really enjoy using this set. It's so good to start off with. You have so many colors, and like I started off on a 12 color palette, which really taught me more about like mixing and stuff, and they do offer a 12 color palette, and it's $18.45, which isn't actually bad. Like I would have rather preferred that than what I started off with, to be honest, because the colors are more vibrant and they're better quality than what I had at the beginning. So if you're a beginner, I would suggest getting that palette. If you want to get something a little bit more, there's a 24 color pan. Like you can get just the pans or the palette, and it's around like $37 to $35, which isn't actually that bad if you think about it. But yeah, I just really enjoy these colors. It's just I don't really hear much about people using them. There's only been like a handful of reviews done on this palette. So yeah, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. I'm not sponsored in any way to say any of these things. I just really enjoyed this palette, and I had a lot of good times with it. So yeah. Alright, so I don't know why it took so freaking long to get doing this bear, but at the same time I kind of do, just because I was daunted by the fact of trying to even, like, go at it, because, like, I just ruined the painting, because everything looks great right now. Like, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, this looks pretty good. We're getting somewhere, and I don't know. But honestly, I really love this brush for painting bears. I think it's just because it's not like the typical round brush, it's more fat, I guess, so it has, like, the paint strokes are, like, perfect for it. So as you can see, like, if you've noticed, like, how I paint my bears, it's basically I kind of form layers of swatches of paint, and I kind of just go from there, different variations of brown or of the same brown. That's what I'll do, the intensity, and you'll see later on how I do the details, which the details are my favorite part of painting bears. So here comes one of my favorite parts, which is kind of coinciding with line work, but this one is with painting. It's not like a whole bunch of line work, it's just like doing the little details of the fur and stuff like that, and just little details really. But I'm trying to get to the point where I don't, I guess, dependent on as much on my microns to do the line work for me. Like, I'm trying to get more into using my paint strokes. And I don't know, it's just because, like, I always started off with I would first do the line work first, and then I would start painting, kind of like doing a coloring book. And I just didn't really like how that looked. It just didn't look, I don't know, it didn't look right to me, you know what I mean? But yeah, and I'm kind of happy I'm at this point where I can do this and I feel more confident in my skills, where I don't feel like I need to lean on it as much as I used to. Plus, I've really come to like the style of painting first and then doing the line work afterwards, and just doing it that way. Alright, so I'm going with my micron now. I really like what I've done now where I don't use the microns as much. It may seem like a lot to you guys, but this is actually really good for me. Like, I'm so bad at like always outlining everything with my work, but I feel like it's more organic, like it's not as noticeable as it used to be. But yeah, it's kind of like when I use my white gel pen, like it's like to highlight certain aspects of things that you want to be seen. So that's kind of what I try to think of when I'm using my micron pen as well, because like you don't want to do too much. And that's what I think of when you use a gel pen. Like you want to make sure you don't go overload with trying to do highlights and stuff like that. So that's basically what I'm trying to do the same thing with here, where I'm just trying to do the bare minimum, what is needed, and not overdo it. Alright, so now we're doing the night sky, which is one of my favorite things to do when painting or doing anything that has night skies. I love doing this part. It's one of the most satisfying things to do. Alrighty guys, this is the finished piece and I am so happy with how this turned out. I love these brushes, and I forgot to mention earlier, but these brushes are only $2.99, so you guys should try to grab these and just try them out. It just wouldn't hurt to try it, okay? Also guys, I'm going to share with you two paintings that I did before this one. The first one is going to be this one where it has the trees in the background fading out. I kind of wish I did it with this painting, but not as intense maybe, but yeah, I really love that part of this. And then for the second painting, the difference with this one is the fact that the bear is more plump, I think, and I actually really enjoy it so much just because of that. Let me know like what you guys think below, which one of the three is your favorite. Like, please be honest. For me, it's probably the plump bear. I think maybe the plump bear, to be honest. Alrighty guys, so please don't forget to subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and if you want to see more from me, I'm on Instagram as well. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!